from bronze. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
I know what it is you saw.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft my account from Bronze to Mythic. The Lord of the Rings is here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. YouTube's been going great lately because all you find, folks, is taking that half a second, hit that like button. It helps out so much. We had over 1,000 likes on the first 10 New Brews episode. Helps out a ton. The views are great on it. So if you like content creator and you want to support them, please take that half a second. Always hit the like button, then hit the play button for any content creator that you really like and want to support their content. Let's rock and roll. We're Silver Tier 1. About to do our 4th draft of Lord of the Rings. And I'm going to slide our way out of silver here, hopefully, and get into gold. We got 1 week to do it. You can see here, and we got to just get in and get the games going here. We're doing Bronze to Mythic all week this week. That's right, literally all week. Boom, there it is. And I was too many games last weekend, and now I'm home, and we're going to do, we have 4 days left to get to Mythic, and the schedule is clear. It's Bronze to Mythic or bust. That's what we got. Open up our pack here, and what do we see? The ring goes south. Cool moment in the story. Not a very good card, unfortunately. Not very good. However, we got some good cards here. We got Frodo Baggins.
It is a gift.
We got the Uruk-hai Captain, Shire Sheriff. Of course, the numbers you see here are the address with overlay. Static ranking from LSV. Dynamic ranking based on the cards you already have and the results of all the games played on Untap, which is pretty cool. Down for yourself. Untap.gg in chat. Untap. There we go. And Frodo here is pretty good. So Frodo, why is it? Oh, it's bugged. It's at the wrong spot. I can't read Frodo. Frodo Baggins of the legend enters the battlefield under your control. The ring tempts you, and as long as it's the ring bearer, it must be blocked. Okay. We got the Uruk-hai Captain, Shire Sheriff, Kingfisher, all pretty awesome. Aaron Wright of Gondor is actually great too. It's probably the best white common. I've been red black a number of times already, so I don't want to take the captain here. I think it's Frodo or Shire Sheriff. Let's try Frodo. Let's see how old Frodo's doing. We're passing two pretty good white cards here also, but let's try Frodo. Frodo Baggins. Let's see where Frodo takes us. Again, a lot of tempting for the ring, which is pretty good. We can do that. And we got Ents Fury, Stew the Conies.
What about second breakfast?
3 mana for a bite and make a food. Pretty good card, obviously. Other cards is back. Deliberation is great. This is 2 mana draw a card. Whenever you scry, draw a card. It's basically just 2 mana draw 2 cards, which is great. We got Mordor Trebuchet, pretty awesome card. We got Ents Fury down here, pretty good card also. But I think this is a pretty easy Stew the Conies here. Sure, I know the Baggins. Frodo Baggins. He's over there. Alright. Raiders. Thanks, Luigi. Appreciate it. Man, that's not good. Alright, so next pack has another Uruk-hai Captain. This card's excellent in the Elf deck. I mean, in the Orc deck, obviously. But not really doing that. We got the Bow, which I think is pretty sweet, honestly. Farsight, Chance Met Elves. Pretty mopey pack overall, aside from the captain. The elves aren't bad. Obviously, this card can grow pretty out of hand. Not really like a Frodo card. Green White's more about food, and then Blue Green's more about scrying. The Bow is kind of sweet. I don't think I'll take Bow this early, though. I'll take the Chance Met Elves. I think we'll start there and try out the elves, see if we can do some scrying stuff. Maybe, I don't know. We're trying it out. It's only our 4th draft, so Saruman the White. Wow, this is a good back. Saruman the White, pretty awesome 4-drop that makes a bunch of tokens, which is great, or makes not much tokens, but it can do the amass thing. We've got Claim the Precious here, which obviously a phenomenal kill spell. Seeing it 4th year is a pretty big signal, although we see a rare and 2 uncommons taken, so it could have been like a good black rare and a good black uncommon. It's not like a guaranteed symbol. No white cards. We got Many Partings, which is obviously just a fine card for if you're fooding. I think Claim the Precious is a little tough. We can obviously splash Saruman or splash Frodo, but Claim the Precious means we're basically green-black. Partings is pretty good too, honestly, but I think I want Saruman. Saruman's pretty good. Whether we're splashing it or just going to go blue-green. Take Saruman the White. And, alright, the white is definitely drying up. So we have Soldier of the Grey Host and Second Breakfast, all pretty mediocre.
What about second breakfast?
We got Bill, which is kind of just a weird 2-drop. It's like okay in blue, but that's very exciting. Lorien Revealed, little islands I can draw 3 is fine. I'm actually a huge fan of this card, Deceive the Messenger. This is a 1 mana trick. I'm sorry the overlay screwed up, folks. I don't know why. I'll talk to Untapped about it, but great trick, of course. Spider's pretty good. Mirror Guardian's totally fine as far as like the ring tempting and stuff. We only actually have 1 blue card. It might be Splashing Blue. I'm at a Spider here, I think. Let's go with the Bite cards. Just a good card in general. I think we're definitely green. Not definitely, but we're likely to be green. Ooh, wow. That is a late Mouth of Sauron. This card's pretty excellent. Mouth of Sauron, ETB, some milling instead of massing. Card's quite good. And Trebuchet, also Many Partings. I mean, honestly, I'm going to take Mouth of Sauron. Obviously, Many Partings can come later. You kind of like splash this format, right? Because you have Many Partings and the Evolving Wilds. Mouth of Sauron is too good not to take, I think. So you have 2 great 5-drops here with Saruman and Mouth of Sauron. And we'll kind of see where we go from there. Rima Wormtongue is pretty cool, too. Sacrifice Outlet. I think people can't gain life. We got Lorien Revealed, and then not much else. White seems not there at all. Honestly, green hasn't been there that much either. So maybe we're just like totally pivoting to a different color combination here, which is possible. Lorien Revealed or Grima Wormtongue. I mean, Wormtongue, if we're not like red-black, it's not nearly as good. Take their card draw spell. Landcycler. Landcyclers are sweet. Pick number 8. We got a random white 2-drop. And not much else. Oliphant. Yeah. So right now we're like looking at this. So this is the kind of spot in the draft. We're like, all right, we got to really find a lane here at some point. We're taking good cards. It's fine. We have 3 good blue cards. Our green cards are honestly not that exciting. They're fine. I'm gonna take the Westfold Rider though. I think the bounce spell's pretty bad. Take the Rider because we do end up white. We're probably not gonna play it, but Ringo style tables. Somehow, some way, the freaking captain tables. Inconceivable. So obviously Rakdos is open, and this is smartly a product of like the show where I don't want to draft Rakdos every time. So I've been Rakdos most drafts so far. I'm trying to not do that kind of, but it's pretty insane here. But this captain's here. That this card tabled. This card we almost first picked it. It's really really good. Everything else here sucks. So yeah, let's take the captain, and maybe we'll pivot. I don't even know. We got Sharky, not very good in draft, steals land abilities. Trebuchet and Mordor Muster. Trebuchet is pretty sweet, but I think that if we're not like actually red-black, it's not great. Muster is safer. We could splash the captain or not play it at all, but take the Muster. Alright, I mean, people might be black, people might be red, but they're definitely not black-red. I guess that's an important point, too. When you're looking at these gold cards, you might say, oh, black-red's open. It's possible the person best knows is blue-black, and the next person is red-green or whatever, and those cards aren't really open. But it means that red-black specifically is open. So, all right, pretty easy Vanguard here. So, pretty interesting back where we started out with green cards. Last pick, Trebuchet. All right, so yeah, we're going to be moving into either black-red or blue-black or splashing in something because definitely super open here. Just a wild pack one. Fear Fire Foes is pretty awesome. We have a Legolas Counter of Kills. That still only counts as one. Trebuchet. And not much else, honestly. We have this card's kind of cool. But requires you to have a lot of burn spells and stuff. Or be like in a super slow deck. Pretty easy Fear Fire Foes here, honestly. Good removal spell. Just taking it. And then I think we're going to be moving into maybe we're splashing blue, red black splash blue. We could be blue black splash red. Maybe that makes the captains worse though. I think we're pretty clearly not white though, and then probably not green either. So first 5 picks there, all going in the garbage can.
Still a piece of garbage.
Friendly Rivalry. Shire Terrace, Many Partings, Kingfisher. Kingfisher's great. Mordor Muster. Saruman Trickery is weird. It just like canceled plus a token. I don't think this card's like that good. Birthday Escape's great, however, if we are doing that thing. Kingfisher's great. Mordor Muster's pretty good also. Muster's especially good with these extra captains and also good with Saruman. So I think we're going to be Rakdos splashing blue, so therefore Kingfisher's not really on the menu for that. So we'll take the Mordor Muster and kind of keep this ball rolling. Wow. All right, so Ranger's Firebrand's excellent. It's a shock that tempts the ring. There's also a Mouth of Sauron. Raise your hand in chat or on YouTube if when you were younger and either reading Lord of the Rings or watching the movies for the first time, you were confused at first because you thought Sauron and Saruman were the same character. Just admit it. All right, so I think we don't want to have this many 5-drops, honestly. So I think Firebrand's great here. We're looking to be base red-black. So yeah, right? Like, why would they do that? Like, I remember I read the first book in high school, and like I must have been almost done with the book before I realized they were different characters. So take the Firebrand. Display of power, also the threatened creature. Now I wish I had that Worm Tongue, honestly, but this card's obviously great. I mean, I didn't mean to do the same deck again, folks, but you gotta draft what's there. So here's the Instigator. And we have another Vanguard. Smite the Deathless, super late also. So again, our colors are super open here, which is great. I mean, we're probably splashing blue. We'll see. We might not, honestly. We'll see how things work out, but pretty easy Smite. Wow. Late Shadowfax. Whew. Shadowfax is really good. Also, Snarling Warg and an Envelope, which is not the best, honestly. In the 1978 movie, they called him Aruman. That's pretty funny. Shadowfax is busted, yeah, but we're not splashing Shadowfax, so it's Warg or Envelope to help the splash. I kind of like the Envelope. I'm not a big fan of the Warg. Shagrat Loot Bearer. 4 mana for a 4/4. Just like obviously fine. Whenever it attacks, attach an equipment to it and then amass. Alright, so it's a 4/4 basically. Rally at the Hornbird, make some tokens. Lash the Balrog is an okay removal spell. We're actually pretty light on like hard removal. I don't hate the first copy of Balrog here. Yeah, we're going to 2 also, so. Do you find it easier to draft against good players because bad players don't give useful signals? There's an extent to that, yeah, for sure. Raleigh's very good, yeah, but squats? I'm in the middle of drafting right now. I'm when the draft's over, right? Medicine's fine. Obviously, once you have 2 of these, you just want every amass card ever, so take the Medicine. Another Trebuchet. A Trebuchet. Fantastic. Crusher is a passable 4-drop. We currently have 0 4-drops, so sure. Warg also in the passable 4-drop category. Take the rare. Money.
Here comes the money.
Gems. And a last big Warg. Okay. Schmeagle.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Okay. That we're splotching this. Pretty good card, honestly, but we have another Instigator here, which is phenomenal. Also, this card's really fun. Fiery Inscription. I think this card is really, really cool. You can build around it. It's a cool, like, spells deck. We're not going to do that now, obviously, but it's a cool thing that could happen, obviously, and hopefully in a future episode. And the art's freaking great. But, yeah, pretty easy Instigator here. This card's obviously is excellent. Amass 2, steal things. Card's great. And we've put together another really good Rakdos deck here, it looks like. Blue is maybe on the table, maybe not. Honestly, Mouth of Sauron and Saruman are both pretty good, but I wouldn't like wreck my deck for them. So we'll see how many playables we get in this pack. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so Glamdring gets passed to us. 2 mana for a equipment. Creature gets first strike and plus +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may cast. It's not really for us. We're not really doing instant sorceries. So we got Smite the Deathless here, also an Oliphant, but Smite's excellent. Really good removal spell. So no Glamdring for us. Sorry, Gandalf. Double Smite is excellent. Our curve's super great, so our curve's super low. We get Golem. I have no Golem sound on the soundboard. I gotta work on that. Golem's excellent. A 3/1 for 2 with a great upside and good value, which is excellent. Really, really good. Otherwise, we've got Rally and Muster are good also, but Golem's phenomenal. So, pretty easy Golem. I love our curve right now. We have so many 2-drops. Another Mouth of Sauron. Lash the Balrog, Improvise Club. We already have a Lash. I mean, splashing 2 Mouth of Sauron's pretty good. This card is excellent. These Kingfishers go so late, dude. This card is so excellent. Club, Balrog, or second Mouth of Sauron. And again, we might or might not play this envelope. We don't really need to. We're pretty flush on playables. I'm just going to take Lash. Lash. Gorebag of Minas Morgul. This is a fine 2-drop. It's not the best card ever, but it's cool. It's fine. Reasonable. And it looks like, wow, another Mordor Trebuchet. Holy wow. Also a Troll of Khazad-dûm, which is an excellent card as well. I would say we're not playing blue at this point. There isn't enough fixing for it. Just like, we're already at 22 playables, so we're already like done on playables too. Third Trebuchet or first Troll. I think about the first Troll. Troll's really good. We're also not sacrificing the Trebuchet things that well, so. Alright, Rakdos seems pretty good, folks. I'm not saying, obviously it's only a small sample size, but this card probably shouldn't be going so late. It is a legend, so the third copy is a little bit worse than the first two, but... Oh, Captain, my Captain, Mon Capitan, welcome to the pile. That's 24 cards, our deck is done. We're playing the envelope, actually, the envelope. Another Troll, or a Relentless Rohirrim. I think I want the Troll. Troll's really, really good. We're not really doing the ring thing that much. And the Troll's excellent. I can play more lands, also less lands too. So give me a Troll. The Inscription Tables, as does the Swarming of Moria, which is pretty good too. Gimli's Fury, Desperate Rescues. So take the Swarming. This is 25 cards. We can easily not play the Warg. So yeah. I mean, whatever. These cards are all fine. Another Mortar Muster. Man, this deck is ridiculous. Alright. Cut the Crusher and the Warg. This deck is nice. Like, this deck is pretty nice. Satan's Ball says, hey, Jim. Help, Jim. I keep losing to Mono Blue Jhin decks. Read my article about how to play around counterspells. Last pick Trebuchet? What? Just a gift. Just a gift. Alright. Ridiculous deck here. Over 1,000 again. Let's take a look. I would say that we're not playing the Rockets. We have no sacrifice effects for artifacts. So 24 cards. I think we could play 15 lands here, honestly, with double Troll and a super low curve. Is there a card I want to play over a land? Could play a 4-drop. We have double Lash. Lash is more like a 5-drop anyway. Put this like here. Firebrand, Fear Fire Foes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 2-drops. A bunch of removal spells. Double Instigator. Triple Trebuchet. Swarming, Bash, Troll. I think I want another spell here. Crusher or Warg are probably the options. Black Death is... it's more a sideboard card. I think I'm going to main deck that card. I think my deck wasn't that good. I wanted to like try and, Mize, we could play that card, but like the ring temps doesn't matter that much for us, and that doesn't matter also, so our deck's just too good. So, Cash in the Fire, Snarling Warg, or Crusher are one of our cards we're going to play. I think I like the Warg. And just do this, and we're going to play, we've got 10, we can play, we got 2 Swamp Cyclers. Play 1 extra mountain because I have the 2 Swamp Cyclers, I think. This is 15 lands, 2 Cyclers. We've got 3 cantrip 2-drops also, just sick. It's effectively 9, 8. I guess like this is also like kind of like a 5-drop. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's only 7 red sources, but like this is a later game card. These all draw cards. This is fine. So on mana base, I wish we had 1 red cycler or like some kind of duel or something like that. I can even see playing 16 lands just because like our deck's pretty good. We go on our mana to work. I'm more concerned with the colors and the actual quantity of mana, but I think each land cycler is about 2/3 of a land. Land cycling 1 is just so good. But that's the deck, folks. You know what that means? It means it's prediction time. Twitch folks, place your bets. YouTube folks, take a second, pause the video, and scroll to the comments. Liking the video along the way, please. And leave a comment. Believer or non-believer, all caps. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? What do you think? That's what we're up to. So, and this one looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So let's fire it up here at episode 4 of Bronze Mythic and see what we can do. We got believers, folks. We got believers. Captain Mordor Muster. Love it. Chat. Coming out with me. Keep. Plenty of mulligan, too. Yes, Pickly Llama. That's on the roadmap. But I haven't gotten there yet, so. Alright, land go. Sauron the Dark Lord or Foray of Orcs. What's Sauron the Dark Lord again? Barad-dûr is very good. And Lotho Corrupt Sheriff. Remember, player casts their second spell each turn, lose a life, make a treasure. It's pretty good. So we're going to go land captain. We have 3 of these. So, they kill it, so be it, you know. Oh, the Grixis one? I'll just take the red card for sure. Card's really good, so no blocks. Second spell gives a treasure. Alright, so they're going to fog on the Barrow down my captain. It is now a spirit and can't attack or block. However, now just an enchantment that pumps my stuff up, which is great. So we're going to... that's awkward. So we want to muster and firebrand and kill this, but I want to put the ring on the muster token, but then they get a treasure. So we gotta kill this, I guess. So let's kill this first. I don't have to kill this. Only a 2/1. Second spell is a treasure. Lose a life. I'll just muster and see what we draw. Make it 2/2. Smite the Deathless? Sure. Just play lands, they go. Figure it out later. It's only a 2/1. I think it's fine. Freaking halflings.
The salted pork is particularly good.
Okay. That one's pretty good. Eomir, Marshal of Rohan. 4/4 haste for 4. And for attacking legend dies, untap your creatures and get initial combat phase. That's busted. Alright. Sure. Trebuchet. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I could, like, medicine and block on their turn, which is kind of cool. It makes a 4/4 because of this thing. Let's go, but I can't do anything else. It's super sketchy. Yeah, I mean, we'll say go. Maybe we, like, firebrand the sheriff. I can also just firebrand sheriff and just play Trebuchet and attack, too. It's not bad. Let's do that. Let's go firebrand here. Ring goes here.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Trebuchet. Downright reset, thanks so much. Attack. Attack for 4. Then next turn we have medicine on defense. I can just lifelink too in theory, but we got smite. Eomir's here, and Eomir is kind of going nuts. We have Golem now also. Alright. Sure. Gorebag of Minas Morgul. We can smite the golems that exiles, which is kind of cool. So whenever it leaves the battlefield, it gets tempted. Okay. We're going to try and block army on Eomir, I think. So let's just go Minas Morgul go. This is somewhat transparent. So, like, our opponent should be going like, hey, what's going on here? Because we attack. I guess, like, blocking with golems not great. But we'll see what happens. So, we say go. Our trick is up. And they're going to attack. So, we're going to block here and block here. We're going to attempt to Orcish Medicine on our army, make it to a 4/4 Instructable. They have an ambush on their golem to kill my Trebuchet. That's fine. We could just bite in response, but then we would lose our army. I think killing the Eomer is more important. So this is fine. We have Troll next turn too, so that's fine. That works. Then we're going to Medicine and give this Indestructible. And amass 2. If that last card's a trick, we're in trouble. But is what it is. So Indestructible. And they are eyeing that last card. They are really, really eyeing it. Alright, cool. So we killed Eomir, which is important. Golem is going to shrink back down to be small again. We draw another troll. It's so awkward. Okay. Let's attack. But we could sack the Minas Morgul or the army to make a treasure and cast troll, but they only have one card in hand. This is a food. We're gonna smite the golem. Yeah, just attack with both. The thing is that, like, we could land cycle for a troll also, but we're not really in a rush to do anything here, I think. I'm just gonna smite the golem on their upkeep, I guess. So decline. Decline. Say go. Upkeep, smite this. So they have a trick, they'll have to use it on their upkeep. Golem is gone forever. Into the fires of Mount Doom. They attempt, but nothing in play. They didn't crack their food also. They're going to knife wound on my army, which is totally fine. So they're going to knife wound the army. It's now to 1/4. And now we can, like, keep it, pay 2 life, attack with it, and then sack it to the war bag. Try and draw a land. Crack a food, sure. They missed the food crack on their end step. It's just whatever, it's fun. Alright, so untap. Take 2. I think this card is a pretty fun skill tester card, because you should be taking 2, like, a good amount of the time. Depends on the board, but take 2. We draw a non-land. Attack with these 2. So we're going to sack the army to the gore bag, and I think we're just going to draw a card. We could get a treasure and cast a troll. Let me just do that, I guess. Drawing a card's so good. Oh, this is for... No, we're not sacrificing that one. Not that one. Army, yes. Do I want to get a treasure and cast troll? Or do I want to get a... Just draw a card? If I draw a land, cast troll. If I don't draw a land, play a warg. They're 10. Yeah, I'm just going to draw. Like, playing troll is pretty good, but we're pretty far ahead here. And, like, drawing lands or spells is great, so just draw a card. Draw a land, play a troll, and then this card on an empty board is just like a 6/5 unblockable, which is busted, so... They play land number 6.
Make a little noise here, huh?
Come on, I can't hear you.
They're at 2. We're going to decline. I mean, is there a Wrath in this format? I don't remember. Let's play a Warg and say go. If had first troll, yes.
What about second breakfast?
Say go. So, looking pretty good so far. Battle of Bywater. That's true. That's true. It kills the big things. Alright. Nice start here. Yeah, nothing else to say. Just good game. Good game. Remember, folks, Bronze Mythic is brought to you by...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
The Fires of Mount Doom. Alright.
Where are they?
It's a pretty tough hand. So we're drawing to 8 swamps and 2 cyclers. So we are at 20. We're at 30% to draw a black source, and we're on the draw. Any black source, obviously, in our hand is phenomenally good with the captain and the muster and everything else. 30%, like 3 times. I don't think it's worth it. Our deck is pretty good. I think if our deck was bad here, I would keep. But our deck's pretty good, so we can win on 6 cards pretty easily, I think, with Mulligan. Sure, this is great. Keep this, ship a land. Double muster on the draws. Love it.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth, and everyone's invited.
Yes, 30% included the Swamp Cyclers, yes. Westfold Rider. Pretty good Mordor muster target. Alright, so we draw a troll, sure. So I think people mulligan too often in limited, honestly, on average, but that was a mulligan, I think. So, Brandywine Farmer.
What about second breakfast?
Make a food. And say go. Draw the mountain. Love it. Actually, this is kind of gas. We can threaten their Westfold Rider and destroy their food. Is that worth it? I think so. We don't have any sack outlets in our deck, so actually, I love this actually. This is great. Let's do this. Give me this. And then we will attack them with it. Yeah. They're gonna block and get another food? Sure. Fun little interaction here. Stealing the sacrifice creature. The sacrifice is built into the creature, which is pretty fun. So, say go. Great start. We have double smite, troll, medicine, muster. What's my win rate so far? I don't know. You check it on Untapped. Dex things. Check that on there. Mordor or Mordecai, whatever captains. They play a land, say go. I mean, we're just gonna attack, play captain, and say go and set up for a muster next turn. Probably troll or troll for a land too, I think. So troll for a land. This thing is only at sorcery speed, so that's why it's cool to steal, because you can only do it at sorcery speed, so they can't steal it. Can't do it when we're stealing it, which is awesome. So land attack, play captain, say go. And, I mean, our hand is just phenomenal. 2 removal spells, a cantrip, and a trick. And our board's excellent. A shortcut to what? Alright, so our opponent is just kind of not doing anything and dying. Which is cool, I guess, so that's fine. Mortar Muster. Pump it up. Draw Swamp. Wish I hadn't cycled them. Play a land and just attack for a bunch. And I think we're just going to the next game shortly here. So medicine's okay. I think you want to have, like, you know, things like the captain to really make the amass worth it. What about second breakfast? Yeah, I think it's important. You know, you really got to be playing the board. Obviously, this format. Hold on. Indigold, episode 4. It's important to play to the board. You know, you can't have too many cards like the Farmer and Shortcut to Mushrooms where, like, they don't affect the board enough to really matter. Which is an issue, because you end up with games like this where you just don't do anything, which is a reasonable thing. So, moving on. Well, I'll remind you all about my Instagram. Of course, make sure you follow me on there and check out the Too Many Games Con I was at this past weekend. What a lineup, right? What a freaking lineup. Lady Lavinius, Foxy, CGB, myself, and Reed. It wasn't a Magic Con. It was like a Too Many Games Con. It was awesome. Did 2 panels. I'll have those videos up, hopefully. Did some escape rooms. Really, really fun time. Bunch of fun pictures on the Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Do all that stuff, please. Jim Davis, MTG on all of those things. What's he doing in there? All right. Gollum, Captain, Trebuchet, Troll. Pretty easy keep. All right, so we're going to go land go. I would say we're probably not going to cycle. And we decide if we're going to play Gollum first or the Captain first. Captain is an orc, which triggers the Trebuchet, which is kind of cool. But Gollum hits harder, and we kind of want it in the bin so we can Trebuchet back, sack the rock, and bring it back. I'm just going to Gollum first. Alright, so blue-red. We draw Mordor Muster, which is kind of cool. In for 3. A little awkward on a draw here because, like, we have Trebuchet and we're not going to use it for like 2 turns, but we'll play it now. Next turn going to be Captain and Muster, which is obviously a great turn. And then, you know, we could have played the Captain first. We would have gotten off a rock, but the Book of Mazarble. Double Mordor Muster? Jeez. Oh, my bad. The rock sacks and the combat. Got it. Sorry, my bad. So that does not work, but still good cards. So we're gonna go Captain, Mortar, Muster, go. We're not gonna trade the Gollum. Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to trade Gollum plus 1/1. but when it's a 3-3, I'll trade for it. So let's go land, captain, muster. Yeah, I'll let the rock die at the end of turn. So we'll just say go here. Board is phenomenal right now. We have another muster, a vanguard, and then they get to make a 3-3, which is totally fine. Then they get to pump their team, which is also totally fine. So feeling pretty good here. This card doesn't seem great in blue-red, which is more concerned about spells than orcs. Alright, so we draw a mountain. Sure. We're going to muster it up again here. Muster the old orcs. Go smite the Deathless. Wow. Yeah, we are rocking and rolling here. All right, so go to combat. We're not going to smite. So now this is a spot where someone might be really, really quick to smite this 3-3, right? But it's really, really important, as I try and say a lot, is to respect the things your opponents could have and don't get blown out. One of the biggest rules in Limited. So they have 6 cards in hand, 4 mana up, and just said go, right? They could have a flash creature, they could have a trick. So we don't mind trading our 3-1 for the 3-3. Our 4-4 gets through it anyway, and this has menace. There's no reason to really force the issue here on the smite. And once they use their trick, we get to re-trick them back with the smite, which is much more powerful than just using it as a kill spell. So what makes an instant speed rule spell so good is that you get to re-trick your opponent on their trick. So we attack, make a boulder, and fire up and see what they do. They lock a 4-4. Sure, pass priority. So now they're going to go for their trick, and we get to re-trick them. What's the trick? The Smoothing of Schmiegel. Return a creature to its owner's hand, and the ring tempts you. So far, not a trick that actually matters as far as combat goes. This is totally fine. This resolves.
Don't tempt me, folks.
Now it's a ring bearer, which means nothing. And then we pass priority again. And now they go for the trick. And now our patience is rewarded. Good time to bet, or whatever. So there you go. So that's a really, really great lesson and a really, really easy spot where I think a lot of players would just fire up that rule spell immediately. They would cast the Gimli's Fury, and then we get kind of blown out, and their attacks aren't good anymore, and they get kind of wrecked. So must be careful in spots like that. Ooh, Gandalf. Cool. So we have Gandalf. All right. So 3-4. Whenever you cast instant sorcery card, you can tap or untap a permanent, Lava Spike me, copy an instant or sorcery, or put it, and you have to put it on top of your library. Sure. All right. So untap. Fear Fire Foes is the draw. We could just kill Gandalf, but I don't think that we even want to do that. So like, I think we're just pretty happy attacking for 4 and playing Captain and Vanguard. Gandalf doesn't seem very good. It's a very, very bizarre card, honestly. It's not very good, not very well statted, not very interesting either. So, I mean, if we just kill it, we attack for a lot. I'm just gonna kill it. It's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's kill it. Whatever, sure. I want to play more stuff, but this is a pretty good attack, so I think it's fine. Yeah, other Gandalfs are great, but yeah, sure. That works for me. So, poor Sulfur Elemental. Who remembers the card Sulfur Elemental? That was a big Pro Tour card in Block Constructed. Huge. Alright. Gollum again. Another Mortar Muster Captain. Sure. If it was a 4-drop, yeah, it'd be great, I think, Gandalf. A 3-4 for 4 with a good upside, but at 5 mana, it's just, like, pretty unexciting in everything. Alright, my swamp, much nicer than their swamp. So, blue-black. I think we're going to Gollum first again. They're going to Vanguard. Okay, hold on. Maybe not. So we have trading Gollum for Vanguard is not super ideal. Want to get the Captain down, I guess, and start mustering. Yeah, let's get the Captain down first. It's rare we have this card every game. You know, like, just have 3 of them. Pretty insane. The art of these lands are cool. I just like the old borders. The art on the lands is pretty sweet. I would say almost all the art in this set is pretty excellent. How many sack cards do we have? Not that many. But the card's just fine by itself anyway, so... You know, our first 4 picks this draft were green and white. And blue. So, definitely interesting. I'm done with... There's a orc. Alright, so we draw Swarming of Moria, which is pretty cool. I suppose the Golem is a sack outlet, which is kind of cool. Just Moria here, I guess. I mean, playing Golem just to get it in the graveyard is kind of cool with the Instigator. We'll just Swarm. We'll go Swarm this turn, Muster plus Golem next turn. Make a 3/3. Sizes up well. Just say go. Oh boy. Alright. What's up? Bronze to Mythic, folks. I have squats, don't I? God damn it. In for 1. Good ring bearer, this bird. Very good bearer of the ring. The Snarling Warg. Draw another captain, sure. Alright, so we're going to go Muster Golem here. Muster makes this into a 5/5. Okay. Yeah, I'll just start this. Just start here and see what we draw. The Swamp. So if I attack with the 5/5, they'll probably block with the Warg and the Army. So am I cool trading my Army with their Warg? I want to get this Golem in the bin so I can set up for my Threaten. That's pretty important too. Yeah, let me just Golem as I go. It's got Menace too. Yeah, that's fine. Play Golem as I go. Standing desk today? No. Oh yeah, I've been standing before. Yeah, I was standing during my Monday. They have 4 cards in end. We got a game here. Opponent came to battle. A lot of the black cards are very, very good, as we can see. Warg.
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Here comes the bird. Caw. Yes, we want Golem in the graveyard. And just do absolutely nothing. So once again, here we go. Spidey Sense. 4 mana up, 4 cards in hand. Don't want to do anything too crazy this turn. Play a land. Can't just throw the Golem the Golem away. We could like attack with the captain and just trade it with one of these things. Again, they can have a trick here though. It'd be pretty bad for us, but it's kind of fine. We have our second captain. If I can go captain and Vanguard this turn. The 1 resub. Thanks so much. Make sure we use they for our opponent. Obviously, we don't know who's on that behind that screen. It's got Menace. This has got Menace too. I think we thought with this. Just gonna like kind of like walk into what they got. What is sure? What do you got? I want to replay some stuff. I want them to use their things. Why are the badges so bad? What are you talking about? Alright, so we're gonna Land Cycle and Navigator. Navigator's fine here because it's still a 2 toughness creature. Sneaky freaking Golem. Sneaky. Tricksy. False. Cool. So we traded the captain for a 3/2, which is great. Gonna kill that. Deal 5. And now I get to go second captain and Vanguard. And now we're trying to get this Golem into the graveyard. So they might attack with this. We can double block, which is great too. Alright, so land 5 for them. They cycled the draw 3 too, which is pretty interesting. Mark's got me. Mark's got me attack. Chat. Trixie howitzers.
The Celtic book is particularly good.
Nothing again? Damn. Do something, opponent. I'm just gonna attack again. Got it for 5 last turn. The 5/5 is like sort of holding back their army, and I actively want them to attack me. So like, it's kind of weird. Just taking 5 again. All right. Play lands. They go. Very weird game. Is the fact that they cycled this draw 3 is really, really odd. You know, like the Mouth of Sauron. Mouth's pretty good. So they're gonna mill over. They've got 1 spell. I've got 2 spells. Milled, I would assume. Oh, no, I milled over 2 more spells? That was so lucky. Alright, sure. Here comes the 6 power creature. Oh, this is great for us. Oh, this is fantastic. I get to block and kill the ward, put Golem in the graveyard, and then threaten their 6/6. Oh, yeah. Let's go. And they're tapped out, too, so it's super safe on it. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Kill that. Go to 8. Amass. Our ring bearer is going to be the captain. We just smite the Deathless too. Oh my god, we're doing it. All right, so let's Instigator. Let's steal the 6/6. Smite the Deathless on the Vanguard. And they're not quite dead. They're almost dead. Time with everything. They have to block the 10/10. They go to 2. And then I Golem to sack their 6/6. Not too shabby. Sack this thing. Golem back to hand. Golem back to play. How's that? Was that a good turn? What do we think? Good turn? So in the mouth just wins. Yeah. Right? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But I wanted to steal and sack the big thing. Also only at 8 too. But yeah, why win the game when you're already winning the game and keep playing for more fun? All right. So here's Rangers of Athelion. They're at 2. Does this matter? Oh, you can't steal Legends, right? I knew that. So I knew.
That's it.
I
going to close.
knew that's how the card works. That's why I didn't do that, because I knew that. Rangers steal the captain. Birthday escape. They're still in chump block mode, so they still can't do anything. So attack with these. They have to block both of his. This comes in 2, so we get back our captain. Either way, yeah, that's great. Sure, attack. Any 1 black card I'm missing here that can... oh, they have like the Death Touch thing, actually. They're dead. So it dies. Ring Bearer will be the captain again. Patient Plotter. Sack this. And is there a Wrath in these colors? I'm going to hold it. We have 2 lethal creatures. One with Menace and one with 10/10. Yeah, let's play this, whatever, sure. Yeah, I think Birthday Save's great. Thanks for excellent. Played it in Historic recently for my cool stuff video on Monday, which is today, actually. And card's really good. There's a Vanguard, sure. Yeah, there's the double bounce spell is why I played the creatures, so I played that. Now I'm glad I played it. And there we go. 10/10 army. Love to see it. We're rolling. We're rolling, folks. Love to see the solidarity. So for all you YouTube folks who know what's happening on stream, I have a channel point redemptions. The more you watch the stream, you get channel points, and you can make me do things basically. And one of them is squats. And whenever I do the squats, I always tell everyone to stand up, everyone stretch, and everyone's get a stretch on because you shouldn't be sitting in your chair too long. Take care of yourself. And I love all my viewers do it with me. So hopefully YouTube folks do it too. when I do mention it on stream. This is fun. We have muster, 2-drop, medicine. Appreciate that. Everyone's got to take care of yourselves, you know? You blow it. Forest. Many partings.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boy.
I think I have to have a good food and a bad food soundboard button. But there's a mountain, sure. We draw Fear Fire Foes, sure. Med, resub, thanks so much, appreciate it. Mismatched lands here, classless. Land, we're gonna muster, or we're gonna gore bag. I want to try and draw a mountain before I cast muster, so fire up the old gore bag here and see what happens. Gore bag. Smite the gore bag? Sure. That's fine. Don't mind that. Just a bear for the most part, honestly. Delicious.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth, and everyone's invited.
Gimli. Alright, Gimli's here. 3 mana for a 3/2. Indestructible as long as 2 more creatures die this turn. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a counter on Gimli. Alright, so kind of a weird rare. It's like pretty good, but kind of weird. Drop a land. Let's fire up our captain here. We like kind of want them to like spend their turn killing this so we can play another one, muster. Gimli.
Certainty of death.
Card's obviously just fine and limited, but it's not like great. It's kind of like the kind of card where it's gonna like sit back and probably not get in combat too much until it gets bigger, but Swarming of Moria, sure. Well, it's all lightning bolts, so that's kind of cool. Today Boucher. So we're gonna Mordor muster and then leave medicine up probably. I punted there. I should play the land. Because if they had a kill spell for my captain, I could have used the Orcish Medicine. That was actually a pretty big mistake that didn't get punished, so it's cool, I guess. And then let's just say go. We got a good trick up. We have +2 to our creature. I like the Amass Instants that they do what they do, but they're also a pump spell for your army. The 1 blue one in particular is excellent. Here's the War Beast of Gorgoroth. Sure. Yeah, sure. Untap. Ooh, the little steelies, huh? Little steelies. All right, so play a land. We have just Trebuchet. I guess we're just saying go here, right? We don't really have a good attack. I mean, we could attack with the Orc and see if they'll block with this thing. It's not really great, honestly. Attack with the Orc. They block here. I medicine, and we trade, and then they just like amass to a 4/4, and this thing grows also. That's tough. What's up, Chris? All right, so let's play Today Boucher and just say go. I think. Yeah, I mean this is like fine. We're going to sack a treasure to land cycle with 1 card in hand. That's terrifying. They could have just cast this last turn. What's the big finish here? What are they building up to? Why have they 6 lands? What's happening? I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm mortified. Mortified, petrified, stupefied by you. Land 6. Trebuchet only triggers once. 1 or more orcs or goblins. It's pretty sketch. Alright. Let's block. I have a second captain, so I don't mind trading it off, obviously. Clearly they have something going on here. Again, Spider Sense should be going off. Goal says, there's a lot of good players don't just play a land first thing every turn. Is there a reason for that? Whenever you ask that question, your first question should be, is there a reason to play a land before you do anything? Right? So like, unless you have a good reason to, don't. You know? Rise of the Witch King? That'd be cute. Never creature you control dies, but a counter on this. Don't think we're gonna mess with the 5/4 here. I think we just like it's like I kind of want to trade this because I have the second copy. Like here and here maybe. We could indestructible this thing and then amass this thing, but sure, let's try this. Block and see what they do. They're just gonna pass. It is a little tempting just to pass here, honestly, because this is a really good exchange for us. And if I go for the medicine and they re-trick me, I get blown out, which kind of sucks. I think this is fine. Let's let this happen. Again, so that's a spot where, like, if I go for this and they have their own trick and I'm tapped out now, it's pretty bad for us, so. Alright, some birdies from Dunland. That's it? Why would they cycle this freaking Olifant when they had 5 lands and play in a treasure? Very peculiar. Peculiar. Alright, play captain. Say go. I don't know if you can answer this 5/4 now either. Weird turn. Very strange turn where that didn't really make a lot of sense. We were obviously playing around things, but like either they just chose to not do things too. It's kind of a weird spot. All right. I'm just gonna block, I guess. Like, pretty weird. Very weird. Damage. We can like fear fire foes. The guard. That's not work either. All right, it was Rise of the Witch King. Good read, chat. Good read. So they're gonna rise. Each player sacrifices a creature. I think to return their thing. I think we're dead here. They get back the Oliphant, which is freaking huge. I'm already at 8. Can I steal it and kill them? No, I'm not even close to that. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Could mess and make a token, but like the Trebuchet seems worse anyway, so. They get back to Oliphant. I need to kill this. I do have Fear Fire Foes to kill it. So you can go Fear Fire Foes, kill this. That kills the bird also. I take 5. Also, this thing, they're gonna amass 2 when the Oliphant dies too. God, this is tough. Making a 2/2 now because I can't afford to make it later might be necessary too. God, what a tough game. Could have blocked and then saved this. Yeah, this is a really weird one. Just gonna make it 2/2. They have a kill spell here, like it makes sense if we play around stuff, but alright, sure, make it 2/2. Untap. Draw Mordor Muster. That makes a 4/4. This makes it into a 6/6. We kill this, they amass 2. They're gonna have a 2/2 and a 5/4. Tough game. Really tough game. Alright. I guess we gotta kill this. One of those games where, like, I can't tell if my opponent's playing really, really well or just completely at random. You know? We're gonna say go. Alright, we're gonna block. This thing dies, they amass again? God, this is gross. And go to 3. I think we're dead. Alright, land nothing. That's the place to start. Also, smite the Deathless. Sure. That's also... Oh, wow. This is actually awesome for us. So, we get to... I only have 1 red. Shit. I can't go... This thingy block and this. Alright, that sucks. Alright, we got a Mortar Muster. So we're going to muster, block, chump block it, and then finish it off with this so they don't amass. It's kind of cool. Do this. Make a 2/2. Draw a card. Go to 2. Draw them out. Great. Okay, so... Play land 6. Attack. Say go. Intend to chump block and then end step kill it and exile it. This has been a game, folks. This has been a game. Block here. Oh, it's so big.
Good lord. Gigantic.
Now that a removal? I mean, if they have removal, we're going to lose anyway, so. I think we need this card in play, and chump block with this card's pretty bad, too. Alright, so... Still a lot of work to do. We do have this Troll, which is pretty big, so... Another Smite. Play Troll. Can double block this, I suppose. Doesn't feel good, but it is what it is. Monstrous. Huge.
Oh my god, Becky.
6 lands, 2... Or 8 lands, 2 food, 1 card. Our block is good. I mean, assuming they have nothing. Obviously, we take this block all day, so... Alright, sure. Nothing else? What a game. What a game. Do I just cast this to make a 3/3? Try to get the clock going here. They have a lot of life. I mean, we don't have any stack outlets anyway. I'm just gonna cast this. Just cast this a mass 3. Have another blocker. Alright. I mean, we got 6 power in play. They just didn't stack their food. They might have a thing that matters for food, might not. Alright. Remember, folks, use they for our opponent. We don't know who's behind the screen. Instead of using he or him or whatever. Pretty easy. Alright. I mean, they're at 16 with these foods, so... We ain't there yet. Are there any big hasters? Just like Eowyn or whatever? Or, I mean Eomir? They got it, whatever. I'm not going to leave back a blocker for that, so... A terrace? They're flooding! They're flooding! Storming a Moria, sure. That's 6. What I press the block of both creatures? Each click the creature and click the creature again, and then they stack up and you block together. Alright, I mean... They're effectively at 15. This is 8. 8 and 8 is 16. We could leave back. I'm going to leave the blocker back, I think. I think that doesn't actually change the clock at all. It's 8 and then 8. So, I'm going to do this. I'll play around like Eomir or like whatever haster, because I think we can afford to do so. I get a 5 up to 8 and I have lethal. So you go. Check Terrace. Alright, I mean, Balrog, sure. Whatever random haster, I think is fine. I think I like that here, so. Rally at Hornburg. Sure, yeah, they're definitely hasters for sure. Now that it's not taking a turn off our clock, I don't mind leaving back, I don't think. The precious.
It is a gift.
That sucks. Alright, so sure. That significantly reduces our clock, but okay. Three, 6. I'm gonna attack now. Now I want to go 3/3 and then 2 with menace when they play a blocker. So I'm gonna attack. We die to stuff here, but it is what it is. Ugh, it's not good. All right, Fell Beast. We're both pretty flooded, so I can't even complain that much. All right, big draw, big draw. Come on, big draw. Come on, big draw. Alright, they got us. What are you going to do? Very, very weird game. I think I might have played badly because they were playing so weirdly, honestly. But that's a game I need to like rewatch again. Very, 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 very odd game. We're playing 15 lands, yeah. Maybe they want to attack. But, yeah. Like, very, very weird game. That's fine. Take it out. I could play those middle turns badly, probably. Alright. It's good, keep. Obviously, we are missing red or third land. We have 2 2-drops, one that blocks well early, so this is fine. Any red or black source is great. We have 2. We have an orc, a trebuchet. It makes a construct token. Alright. Core bag or Vanguard? I'll have the orc for trebuchet, I think, so. Trebuchet! They're gonna land cycle. Or are they gonna land cycle? Jeez. Maybe not. Flames. Oh yeah, there it is. Easy game. Alright, here's a land. We want to get the captain down, but I think it's trebuchet this turn, and then try to draw land next turn. So trebuchet attack. Probably block here just fine. Clean ground, good game, my friend. Trade's fine. Deal 2. Core bag's just like not very exciting anyway, so totally cool. We got a Spearmaster, which is fine. We draw land. Cool, so we can go captain into Vanguard. And again, this card is like a threaten, so it feels like if without stack outlets, it's not good. It's also just a 2/2 and a 1/1 for 3 with upside, so like it's pretty good. Thoughts on Bats versus Trebuchet as top common? I don't think Bats is even close to the top common. I think the best black commons are probably the Murder, then the Birds, and then maybe Trebuchet. I'm not sure how to think about it, but we got a Breaking of the Fellowship that killed my thing. Man, sure it'd be a damn shame if I had another one, huh?
I still only counted one.
Boom. What you gonna do? Mordor muster. Swamp. Right. No good attacks here. It's fine though. Let's play a land. I want to hold a land. If they go to the ring again and make this a looter, I'll want them to steal it and loot. So. Ooh. It's a good one. Good card. That's one of the cards that our deck is missing. And they're gonna pump that up. Sure. Okay. All right. So let's draw a mountain. Okay. I mean, our hand could be a little better here. With no sack outlets in sight, I think I want to steal this. Just steal this, attack with a whole bunch of stuff. Put some more bodies in play, get our army to a 4/4. They have 3 cards left. We still have 1 of these left, which is kind of cool. A little flooded here. Oh, I can't, it's legendary, right? Never mind, just kidding. My bad. Could steal this instead, but that's a lot worse because they just block with this thing. As reach, it blocks this thing too. I'm just gonna say go. Not a great spot, but they have a land cycler in their hand, obviously, so they're going to play it this turn with a land, probably. Which is not too good for us. Oliphant. If they have a trick to go with this this big creature, we're probably in trouble, honestly. A
Good lord. Gigantic.
Alright, sure. I would trade Troll for Oliphant. Probably. We'll see how they attack, but... maybe not, actually. Maybe we're racing. The Dunendine Blade. +2/+1. Equip human. Or equip regularly. I mean, they could put it on the Oliphant. Doesn't really help this block, though. Where's the sword going? No bomb rares this draft. Oh, just a good solid deck. They have an 8/5 Oliphant, still blocked by the Troll. And they're in the big tank here. Big tank. What's going to be the attacks? It's an elephant with a freaking sword, folks. Watch out now.
Inconceivable!
All right, pumping up this thing.
The hive cluster is under attack.
All right, 5/2 and an 8/5. This is here. That's easy. Just block this too, right? That makes our army into a 3-power creature. They lose both their things. I take some damage. It's also channel. This card's good. 5, 4, 1, 2. We could actually put the trebuchet and the army on this thing to soak up more damage, and then lose the army or the trebuchet. I think this is fun. Yeah, sure. Take some damage here for sure, but 12 is fine. They move over the sword to this thing. They're going to have a 4/4. I have a 3/3. I can't steal this, but I can grow my thing. Or.
Get off my plane.
Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Attack. Throw a rock at you. Say go. Load it up. Goblin Fire Leaper. That's not bad with a sword, honestly. Venom Resub, thanks so much. Folks, appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. And first, hit that follow button. Watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Best way to support me, without fail, is to sub the channel or make sure you join the YouTube membership on my main channel. Join the Pile Drivers. We had Pile Driver Poker over the weekend. It was great. I think JD won, right? And then we had the Pile Driver pre-release yesterday also. No, I'm sorry. JD won the pre-release, and Semicolon won the poker. Free to play with prizes in the Discord. Lots of good stuff. It's great. We're going to steal this. And then stack for a bunch. And then I might just even gain some life, honestly. Steal this. Dies. Just medicine, gain a bunch of life, and say go. They actually have nothing here, so just ship it. They're going to pump the Leaper. That's 4. This is also 4. It's 5, actually, sorry. This is 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. One short of lethal. I'm gonna as long as they're dead to the boulder. So right now I'm taking 9, 10, 11. They're dead to the boulder next turn, which is fine. Let's just say go. This is fine. So put them at 2 and say go, and they die to the thing. Pump their creature with what? Oh, with the fire breathing. Sure. I'd rather leave this up anyway. So I didn't consider doing that, and they'd be at 1. But at the same time, I want to keep this up, and they're dead to the rock anyway, so I think this is fine. What do you got, friend? Off the top. That's a pretty good card up top. Okay. Eowyn exiles my freaking knight, my army. Okay. I think we're still good though, right? They just started the thing in the air, so that was some draw though. Eowyn's pretty good. Yeah, doesn't actually matter in the end, but they're gonna attack, sure. Indestructible. Make it work.
Game. Blousy.
So we have lethal anyway, and also lethal with a rock too. So send it. All right, sweet. Let's keep on moving. Another swamp hand. Very popular these days. This hand has no plays until the Trebuchet. If we draw Swamp, we can play Trebuchet and then nothing else. We're going to mulligan this. Sure. I mean, fine. Gonna ship the Instigator, I think. With no sack out, it's not as exciting. Third land for Trebuchet. Yeah, ship this. It's like that or Smite, I feel like. It's kind of awkward. Very similar hands, unfortunately. And I'm gonna post the con panel when they get it to me. They said it might be a while, you know. So hopefully I'll have the con panel at some point. And also, I might not post it. I might just link to it if they don't want me posting it. So a double Trebuchet. Westful Rider. Okay, that's good against my Trebuchets, unfortunately, but sure. Wish I had my threaten guy, right? Alright, play lands, they go. Phoenix, new sub, what's your name, where you from, welcome?
What about second breakfast?
Alright. They're attacking for 5 on turn 3 on the play in limited. I don't appreciate that very much. We drew a non-red land. We drew a drop Mountain next turn. We have Firebrand plus Trebuchet, so that helps. General Gorbachev. Alright, let's draw a mountain, please. That's not a mountain. Alright, I think we're in trouble. Pretty busted draw for my opponent here, honestly. Alright, they have another Hobbits thing? No? Yes, maybe. Oh, that's magic for you, folks. Sometimes you mulligan, don't draw any mountains. Happens. Oh my god, stop. I believe we have probably no outs now. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, attack. Oh my god, you're killing me. All right, we draw. Please just draw a mountain. Actually, no, this isn't. If I draw a mountain up, this is actually insane. I get to kill the enraged thing with the lash also.
Oh, it's Lazy Helix! Oh my god!
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Woo! Okay. So let's go Firebrand on the rider, and then Balrog on the tree, and then start getting rocking and rolling here. So let's kill this. You were at too many games, so we talked about hockey. Sweet, awesome, Viking. What's up, my friend? Thanks for some. Appreciate that. All right, you're gone.
Get off my plate.
You're gone. Get out of here. My freaking catapult's holding the ring.
Don't touch me, Frodo.
Now what? Damn. All right. Take 100. Go to 4. I want to draw another mountain. Just fling the ring into Mordor. Just like aim left, aim right. I got Mount Doom's in my sights. Ready? Whoosh. All right. They play a Pathfinder. That's also a problem. All right. So we just got to play land as they go, I guess. We can smite down the farmer if it has the ring. Block. Now the problem is if they just draw 2 lands, they just like use this and kill us too. So we got a lot to work through here. I mean, after their insanity of their draw, the fact they're even in this game is like pretty cool. So come on, really?
I will take the ring to Mordor.
All right. No, you won't. You're dead, actually. Just kidding. All right. They have a 4/5 trample, and I don't have any way to kill it. Now I draw the mountain. Obviously, that's great. All right, cool. Good timing. We can like double block the enraged thing. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, you can't win every game. You mulligan that didn't draw red for a while, and their hand was really good. Alright, so we double block this and then smite it. It's just awful, but I think it's instant speed too. It's crazy. Not very jolly ho to Tom Bombadil there for us. No rank loss though. That's cool. Hexproof. So it was a 4/5, and I had. Oh yeah. Well, I think like I would have had to shoot the 3 damage to it, and then block a bolt. I was still screwed. Whatever. Has great keep. We got Captain into Swarming. She got time your losses right, you know. All right, we got Swamp Go. We're going to. I should have Mountain Go. Swamp Cycle, whatever. It's fine. We're going to Swamp Cycle and play the Captain into the Swarming. Love that. Here's a Lancer. All right, so land our Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. What everyone's thoughts on this card? Seems very bad to me, but I could be wrong. Take one. Let's say go. Alright, so Swarm Moria. Great Ring Bearer. No land drop? Come on, opponent. What are we doing over there? Alright, we have Minas Morgul and Gollum. Yeah, this game's like already over, I feel like. Yeah, I haven't consumed any content yet for limited Lords Limited and stuff like that, so. Alright, here's all my stuff. I mean, go, I guess. Got 10 power in play and you're at 13 and I have a Threaten in my hand. Some games you just can't win. Iron Rite of Gondor, you're dead.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Put a card back. I think this card's so good. Alright, and oh my god, this is brutal. Alright, sure. Muster. Threaten. They take 10 and go to 3.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Am I sacrificing anything here? No. No. What's their comeback card here? They play one card here and they come back and win this game. What's that card going to be? The One Ring, maybe? Like Fog for a turn, untap, kill 3 things or whatever, something like that. Got the old Warg, too. It's a pretty big army.
Good lord.
That's a good start, honestly. Fear Fire Foes. I'll put the ring on this thing. Red Munich Massacre. That's similar, honestly. They're gonna attack. I wouldn't attack if I were you. That seems risky. Orcish Medicine. Sure. So they attack, block, chump block, go to 1. I'll play a Warg and say go. That's about as good as it gets. I maybe like 1 ring into this card is better, but. Go to 1. Decline. Here's a Warg. Say go. We have a Warg and we have Medicine up also. So, like, I think we're good here. What a crew. Gorbag, his army and his horse. Warg, whatever. Banish from Edoras, sure. Gotta do a lot better than that. We have a 4/4 Menace and a 2/2 that's very hard to block. Hobbit Sting. It's a tickle. A little tickle. Alright. Very unexciting game there. They kind of like made it a little interesting there at the end, but pretty good draw on our part. Final boss time. We got a final match, folks. 6-2, going for a trophy. Golem, Muster, Troll, Keep, Doubled Smite. Flash of the Balrog, sure. Sonic Boom. Turn 2.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
What's going on over there? Friend? Opponent? Hello? Tap for black manually. Untap. Play a Plains. 2 Reaper. Sure, you got it. 1 Swamp. Alright, we're going Golem all the way here, I think, right? Golem. Let's go. We got Smite, we got Muster. Is that all the gusto you can muster? I said good morning. Do I block with Golem here and let Wormtongue be the ring bearer? Could then muster and then return the Golem if I wanted to. It starts our ring going too. Gotta block. So, ring triggers. Tempt.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
And we're going to Mordor Muster, leaving up a black. I could also lash the Grima, but we'll see what happens. See what we draw. Draw a Trebuchet. Just gonna Golem, I think. Next turn can be Golem plus Smite the Deathless. You can also fire up a Trebuchet. Kind of go from there. King of the Oathbreakers. 4 mana for a 3/3 flying. Whenever this or another spirit you control becomes the target of a spell, it phases out. Whenever King of the Oathbreakers or another creature you control phases in. Alright, so I just can't ever kill this thing. Okay, cool, I guess. We draw a Captain. This target. Spell, it phases out. That sucks. Sure. Sort of like Captain Golem and just say go, I guess. We have always kill spells in our hand that we can't kill us with, but sure. It's fine. King of the Oathbreakers. We're built to go big. Best bomb in the format? That's a ludicrous statement. I've never seen this card in play once, but that's got to be a ludicrous statement. It's only spells, too, so I can threaten it. Saga, that is true. Aim for 3. Like, it's mostly just a 3/3 hexproof. Kinda. Mirror of Galadriel.
I know what it is you saw.
Interesting. So I can scry 1. Sure. Land. Trebuchet. Just gonna attack. If they block, I have the Smite, which is cool too. So, attack with these. Make a rock. 3/3 flying hexproof, kind of nuts. It's fine. It's not the best bomb in the format. Like that's a crazy statement. I think it's good. Don't get me wrong. This card's very good, obviously, but alright, so they're gonna scry. Awesome. Now I would love a block from Wormtongue onto Golem here, which finishes off with a Smite. Get our damage in. Doing pretty good, I think. They bottom. They just draw a card. Oh, it's scry then draw? Oh, I didn't finish reading that card. Okay. Interesting. And they're not gonna block the Golem. Alright, so killing their legends is it's pretty important here with this little Mirror of Galadriel in play. Don't want to lash. It is cool because, like, yeah, with the 2 threatens in our deck, we can threaten this and sack it with Golems in the graveyard. Let's just say go though. 3 mana to draw a card is like kind of sketch. Tilt. Sure. Lash. Ah, that's true. Lash attacks also. That's fair. All right. They attack for a bit. They can't draw off the mirror, which is nice. They have their own golem. Not a spirit.
Get off my plane.
Goodbye. It only phases out on spells. The threaten is a creature ability. They're going to leave the ring on Wormtongue. We draw Swarming of Moria. We have no more orcs. But we are going to attack with Golem again. Golem. Alright. Say go. Oh, duh, you can't take Legends, right. I cannot, I literally cannot remember that line of text on that card. Just cannot do it. It's impossible. Here's a Rider. They're going to attack. I'm going to kill the Rider with my Smite before they can't sack it and kill my Trebuchet. Sack it, sure. Take it to... I lose 1, sure. I attack for a ton this turn. Scry draw, sure. Opponent's really giving me the opening here to get some work done, right? Ooh, we draw a troll also. All right, ship it. Attack for 7. Land troll. They have a cave troll.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Yeah, I mean, feeling pretty good here. The 3/3 Hexproof, which isn't good enough. Like, the only thing that beats the king is multiple flyers, Smog, or a Fell Beast. Or you just, like, you know, attack them. Because it's a 3/3 flyer. Like, whatever, it's fine. You know, it's good, but... So they're going to pay 3, scry, draw. We have a lethal troll. They have 2 blockers in play and a bunch of other attackers also. And a removal spell. So I'm feeling pretty damn good here. I'm not going to lie. It's on a 7-turn clock. Not fast enough. Not fast. Tick-tock, my opponent. Tick-tock, huh?
What's your FIC?
Timeout! Ah, yes. Looking into the mirror and seeing only doom. They bottom. They draw. We love a good bottom here. No. Play a 2/2. Go on. Don't think that's quite enough. Just kill Wormtongue and like try and... I don't know how they could survive a troll anyway, but whatever. Pay 4, kill this. Not sure what they're doing for 1 white here, but stops my troll. A Balrog. A demon of the ancient world. Seven wins! Let's go, Lord of the Rings. Come on now. Boulders. Frickin' boulders. We're doing pretty good, folks. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty smooth running so far here in Lord of the Rings. I like this set. It's kind of simple. Feels like a return, just like kind of like classic limited, you know. Nothing too crazy going on. Let's take a look at untap.gg here. Let's claim our 7 wins, right? Hop on over and look at limited. Hop on over to Untapped. Track all of our games here. Download it for yourself for free. So we're currently 25-10 as our 4th draft and our second 7-win run. And deck was really good. Very, very fun draft where we started out with click this one over here. We started out with we went Frodo, green white card, green card, blue card, green card. We took our first non-Bant card, pack 6, didn't even play it. Blue card, white card. So we didn't play our first 8 picks this draft. And that's pretty awesome. I think that's a really good look at trying to make sure you're staying as open as possible in a draft and finding the right lane. This is a very extreme example of that. But I don't, you can miss some picks early on in a draft and still have a very, very good deck because there are so many playables these days. Back in the day, like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, in Limited, there were so many bad cards. You'd run the risk of just like not having enough playables for your deck. But these days, modern day Magic, there's a bajillion playables in every pack. So you can have a draft like this where you end up not playing your first 8 picks, and then like we just had a bunch of playables anyway, right? We can refresh this. Carry that back up. Like our sideboard had like, what? We could have played, if necessary, the Rockets, the Fire, the Black Breath, the Warg, the Crusher. It was plenty of cards we just didn't even play. And we could also splash blue for Saruman and Mal. It just didn't even need to, So pretty cool. Very good draft. Episode 4, Bronze and Mythic in the books. Episode 5 is coming up. We're doing Bronze and Mythic all week this week. All week. Boom. There's the schedule. Bronze and Mythic till the end of time. The road goes ever on and on. Bronze to Mythic. Rhymes with Grand and... Alright, sweet. Awesome, my friends. So Queen Ground, thanks to Ray. Appreciate that. Good game earlier. And yeah, drafting again on stream. YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.